In this video, I'm going to show you again how to do a figure 8 follow through, but we're going to attach it to a harness this time instead of just tying it in the air. When we tie in our figure 8 follow through on a harness, we're going to be attaching it to our climbing loop. Now, this red harness is different than our participant harnesses, which are the blue webbing harnesses with the purple fuzzy loop that's shaped like a half moon, but this will work just as well. So when I'm going to tie my figure 8 follow through in, I'm first going to measure out and tie my figure 8 itself. Whoops, that's not right. So I'm first going to tie my figure 8, just that simple starter figure 8. There it is. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to, instead of just creating and holding that tie-in loop or that carabiner loop in the air, I'm going to put it through my belay loop on the harness. So what I've done here is I've attached it. And now I'm going to do the follow through. The whole time, you're always going to be attached to the harness while you're doing this next step. So this is the part where we tie in. I'm going to wrap it around. And there we go. That is our figure 8 follow through when tied onto a harness. So to check this out, I can still check to make sure that it falls into a nice straight line. So it's stacked well. I have 1, 2 on the bottom, 1, 2 on the top. Our belay loop is attached to the harness. Always want to check for that. And it looks like our rope lines are parallel. Our railroad tracks are never intersecting. Our tail is a little long, but as we discussed in a previous video, having a long tail on this element, our giant's ladder, is not too big of a deal as long as it's not out of control. This might be just a little long, but we'll be okay here. There we go. That's our figure 8 follow through when we're tying onto a harness. Let's do that one more time. To get this one off, you'll have to unwind your whole knot. All right, so I've undone the knot. We're ready to go and tie our figure 8 follow through onto our participant. So to start, I'm going to make just my simple figure 8. There's my figure 8. I think I'm going to need some more rope for this. I didn't measure very well. There we go. All right, so I have my simple figure 8. And now I'm going to take my tail end and feed it through my climber's climbing loop. This will be the purple fuzzy loop on our participant harnesses at the Adventure Learning Center. And then I'm going to follow through the direction that I just came from, all the way around. And there we go. That's our figure 8 follow through when tied into a harness.